Can he come? Yeah, come. I do not understand, please.
You good? Well, Ash, obviously you came up short in your debut. Just give me an idea. I mean, I know that was an important night for you. Give me an idea what the emotion was like, what the disappointment was like afterwards.
Look, you hit it on the kiss day. It was all emotion. Me coming there, walking out, it was passion fueled. You know what I mean? I walked into the ring with tears in my eyes. I looked at my brother, the person I'm looking forward to, and he had tears in his eyes. You know what I mean? We're happy to be here. You know what I mean? But now it's not about passion. It's about drive, and it's about dedication. It's about showing what we've implementing in our gym. You know what I mean? On pen to paper, you know what I mean? So it's not about it's gone past that passion, you know what I mean? It's our job, it's what we live for.
How'd you move past that? I mean, you're not used to losing very much, so how did you get past that and get to that point where you realize, hey, we just got to make some changes?
Look, I haven't gone past it. I won't go past it. That's what drives me to today. That's what I think about every day. Why I lost, how I lost. How did I let someone like that beat me? He's got 2 hands, 2 feet just like me. There's no reason, you know what I mean? Mark my words, people might think if I don't look someone in the eyes, I fear them. I fear no one but God. Let me tell you something, the people that I fear, right, is my brother and my wife and everyone that I have to come back to, and I turn around and say, sorry, you know what I mean? I hear it every day from my teammates, and it breaks my heart. So, you know what I mean? For people to think I fear anything, I don't fear nothing. I'm in a beautiful country, I'm around beautiful people, and I'm God blessed, you know what I mean? From where my life was to where it is now, I can't ask for anything more. So for all these people that are saying, I fear this person, or I fear a person standing on the other side of me, man, no, that's nothing compared to what life's been giving me.
So what's the focus been? It seems like maybe more than technique, more than physical things, it's really been about getting the mentality and the emotion right ahead of this time.
Yeah. Look, my focus and my drive is being a good role model. Being someone and showing everyone that, you know what I mean, if I can do it, anyone can. That's enough for me, you know what I mean? I can't explain, you know what I mean, how happy I am every single day. Some people turn around and say, you know what, you don't know what you've got until it's gone, you know what I mean? The one thing I realize every single day I wake up, I realize what I had and what I have now. You know what I mean? It is the person I am today, and I'll never forget it. And it's making me the person I am today. And I'm still not even half the man that I'm going to be. I want to be a better father, a better brother, a better husband to my wife as well.
Break down Ryan. What do you see on the other side of the cage? What does he bring to the table?
Look, Ryan's an experienced guy. Look, he obviously had one good punch with Ryan Pettis, you know what I mean? It was good on him, you know what I mean? He got a good punch on him. But look, he's got to get ready to bash on for 3 rounds. You know what I mean? As you see, Moraga, he gave me everything but the kitchen sink. You know what I mean? I'm the first person that he's won that he hasn't finished. You know what I mean? You got to give me props a bit for it, you know what I mean? My brother taught me something. Don't always look at the negative, look at the positive. And the positive is, I went 3 rounds with a top 10 guy, first person not to finish, you know what I mean? And I'm still a grown fighter. That's what a lot of people don't realize. All these guys are coming from 10 years wrestling experience, black belt in jiu-jitsus, 100 kickboxing, 100 amateur boxing fights. I came from nothing. I came from the streets. I came a thug from the streets thinking that he knew how to fight, and then I got a big reality check when I went to the gym. All these tattoos and everything, these are stories of my life, you know what I mean? It's all a facade. Inside is the heart that they got to be worried about, you know what I mean? So all this stuff that people turn around and say, man, I'm still a grown fighter. At the age of 32, and this is what a lot of people don't realize, and this is what Benoit doesn't realize, I'm still growing, and I'm 10 times better of a fighter and 10 times different of a fighter than what I was in my last fight. Go look at all my previous fights. You'll never be able to read nothing on me. Why? Because I'm learning as I go. I've learned how to fight in the ring. You know what I mean? Coming up with a record like 13-2, being number 1 bantamweight, being number 1 flyweight, having the longest, reigning fucking consecutive wins. That's nothing, you know what I mean? That's nothing compared to what I'm capable of. So, you know what I mean? Open the door for me and I'll barge right through.
Pretty fired up, man. How do you see this thing going down on Sunday morning?
Look, obviously I'm seeing myself going the victor. I can't see myself losing. You know what I mean? I hope he brings the fight because I'm there to fight. You know what I mean? I got the best coaches. I got the best support crew. You know, I can't ask for anything more. It's not just a coach I have next to me. I have my right-hand man. I have my brother. When I have insecurity, when I have something that I'm worried about, I look at him and I look at him with full confidence that he's going to give me the utmost truth. And that's why I believe most of my confidence and that most of my victories come from.
Talk to us about the crowd today. Obviously, you had a lot of support from the crowd, and what a lot of people don't understand is this is where you grew up. What is it like for you doing an open workout?
Man, this is nothing. This is probably how much the security guards could let in. You know what I mean? look, a lot of people are going to be supporting me. That's why, you know what I mean, I'm full of passion, I'm full of drive. You know what I mean? I'm not going to turn around and say this bullshit about, I have all of Australia on my shoulders, yada, yada, yada. As many people love me, like I said, they hate me. But look at me, obviously, I got face tattoos, you know what I mean? I'm not the normal person that someone would turn around and say, you know, here son, look up to him, you know what I mean? But mind you, if you had 5 minutes and talked to me, you realize why so many people like me.
I was going to say that a lot of the people in the crowd, they cheered more than anyone so far in the open workouts.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think you've got that connection where people really, you know, you may describe yourself not as a role model, but people really identify with you? Why is that?
Every single day I'm running with them, I'm cutting weight with them, I'm shedding blood with them, I'm cutting weight with them, I'm sparring with them. I do everything together. So obviously on this God-given day, you know what I mean, they're going to be for support for me. It's not about just clapping for a fellow UFC fighter. This is one of their brothers fighting, you know what I mean? So it's not about just, you know what I mean, just a low-key, yay, you know what I mean? It's from the heart, and that's why I appreciate him, that's why forever, even after my fighting career, you know, I'm there for him.
Just a question for Suman, because you're in front here, so I just want to quickly ask you, your brother's fighting on the card, and also your partner Nadia's fighting on the card as well. For you, what's the experience been like, obviously being such a big supporting role for the team, for two fighters going to this card, this big thing being in Sydney? How does that feel?
Obviously it's a bit stressful, you know, I've got my girlfriend and my brother on the same card, but just like my brother, when the bright lights are on him, you know, usually he's going to come to perform. I think I've had to step my game up as, like my brother said, as a father, a husband, as a boyfriend, as a coach, as a brother. I've had to step up as well, so it's made us all better people together, and it's brought us all family. In a time like this, you'll see a lot of times my brother can be selfish, my girlfriend can be selfish, I can be selfish, but in times like that, in times when we fight, after that, when we make up, it kind of makes us all better, and it drives us all to be just that little bit hungrier. I think both of them being on the card has made me step up my game as a coach and a mentor or whatever it is. It's hard for me though, you know, I've got to sometimes have my time as a boyfriend, and my time as a coach, my time as a brother, and again, my time as a coach. So it's hard to split it up, but you know, that's what it's here for. I'm blessed that they're here. I'm happy for them. And like my brother said, when he was walking out, I think I was more emotional than he was. I had tears in my eyes and I was about to cry. I don't know how it will be for my girlfriend on Saturday, but no matter what the experience is, I know as long as we do it together, it's going to bring out the best in us, you know? This isn't the end. Some people will turn around and say, oh, what happens if Ash wins and Nadia loses? What happens if Nadia loses and vice versa, whatever? Sunday they're both going to show why they're in the UFC. Sunday they're going to show why Australian Top Team is one of the top gyms in Australia and why we're so confident about them going into this fight. This is just the beginning. My brother has laid the blueprint for everyone. He was the first from our gym to go to the UFC. Nadia is the second. She's only been training for 2.5 years. She's been a professional for just over 1.5 years. You know, Alex thinks that she doesn't have experience, but one thing she has, just like everyone else, is heart. You know, and you can't teach that. So when push comes to shove, you're gonna see why the UFC has scouted these guys and why they're gonna scout more of us. You know, don't be surprised if next year you see 5, 6 of us in the UFC. You know.
Hopefully my brother, you know what I mean? A lot of people, he put his hand up, he's been cutting weight for the last month. He put his hand up for the best featherweights, lightweights on a beat's notice. He's on weight ready to go. He's on the reserve side. You know how many pullouts there's been in the last month? He's put his hand up with all of them just to get his hand in there.
But at the end of the day, this isn't about me. This is about Ash and Nadia. They're going to go in there, they're going to entertain the Sydney crowd, and they're going to put on a show and they're going to get their hand raised. And that's what Australian Top Team's coming to do, you know, and we're not going to accept anything less than that. You know, you got to kill us to get in there. We're kill or be killed every single time, you know. My brother might talk big, I'm going to talk bigger, you know. We're here to be the best team in Australia, so we're not intimidated by American Top Team, Syndicate MMA, Greg Jackson's or whoever it is, you know. I don't care who the coaches are, you know. You stay loyal to your team, you stay loyal to the people around you, and great things happen. And that's what's built our team, loyalty, you know. So we're here on Sunday, ready to do big things, and you'll see us again in Perth. You know, UFC 221, you're gonna see my brother again, you're gonna see Nadia again, you're gonna see more Australian Top Team fighters. If I get my shot, I'll put anyone to sleep. My brother does that, same thing. Nadi does that, she's going to put anyone to sleep. So give them whoever, they're ready. You know, you see my brother fought John Moraga in his first fight. Alex Chambers, you know, she lost a couple of fights, but she's been in the strawweight division since it started, since the Ultimate Fighter. You know, experience is nothing. You know, we're ready for whatever comes to us. So if they want to drop us a top 10, top 15 guy, after top 10, top 15 girl, whoever, on a day's notice, we'll take anyone on.